So welcome everybody. As always, it's so nice to be with you again, sharing this very special time. Opportunity for us to go deep within. This is our time for bringing balance, healing, renewal to our lives. So as always, do what you're comfortable with. So let's adjust our posture. Spine erect. Shoulders gently back and down. Feet anchored on the earth. Hands resting comfortably in your lap, either palms up or palms down. Bring your head slightly back. Slightly incline your chin. I invite you to gently close your eyes. Lift and open your heart. Soften your jaw. Soften your forehead. Take a slow, gentle inhale through the nose and a deep sigh of letting go. Slow, gentle inhale. Deep sigh of release. Slow, gentle inhale. And release the tension. As you inhale now, bring your shoulders up towards your ears. Let it go with a deep sigh. Shoulders up. And release. Shoulders up. And release. In your imagination, create a zone of silence around yourself. This is your protected space. The last session, we were dwelling in the world of peace. One thing that's necessary for peace is harmony. So a quote, this is from Hazrat Inayat Khan, great Sufi master. Harmony is brought about by attuning oneself to all beings, to all things, to all conditions, to all situations. You know, that's a lifelong journey. Let's first get present. Take whatever you're dealing with in your life. Place it outside of the space. Feel the floor beneath your feet. Become aware of the sensations of your legs as they rest against the chair. Be aware of your bottom resting against the chair. Now your back, your lower back, mid back, upper back. Feel the heaviness of your body. But at the same time, feel the upliftment of your body. Notice the taste in your mouth. Notice the feel of your clothes against your skin. Maybe even notice what the air feels like against your skin. And begin to listen to the sounds around you. Without getting pulled into the sound, just notice it. So a faraway sound, notice another sound, notice the sound of the music. Just notice the harmony inside of the music. Notice a sound closer to your body. Maybe even notice the sound of your breathing. As we prepare our body for meditation, let's bring relaxation to the body. Imagine you're softening your scalp and the top of your head. Your forehead is smooth. Your temples are soft. Your eyelids are heavy. And softening the inner corners of your eyes and the tiny muscles around your eyes. Soften your cheeks and relax your jaw. Your lips are soft. Your tongue floats freely in your mouth. Relaxing the outer corners of your mouth. Now your chin. So your whole face is soft and supple. Relaxing your throat. And your arms from shoulder to elbows. Elbows to wrists. And let your hand sink into your lap, relaxing each finger. And the space between your fingers. Take a slow, gentle inhale, and as you exhale, relax your whole chest area. And just notice the rise and fall of the chest with each breath. Slightly prolonging the exhale, relaxing more deeply. You might even notice the beating of your heart. And now soften the belly. And notice the rise and fall of the belly with each breath. Soften the pelvic area. And now your back, your upper back, mid back, lower back, base of your spine. Feel the thighs sinking into the chair. Now your knees, your lower legs, your ankles, and now your feet. Now notice your whole body. Anywhere there's tension, there's disharmony. So if there's an area in your body that's particularly tense or giving you discomfort, just breathe a warm, gentle breath into that area. And as you exhale, feel a letting go. Often when we have discomfort, we resist the discomfort, which causes more stress. So being harmonious is attuning ourselves to what's going on with our bodies. So imagine your skin is soft and going deeper, all of your organs working together in harmony, balance every cell of your body and harmony with every other cell. They're just like a well-oiled machine. We want to keep our bodies harmonious. So you might even ask yourself if there's anything regarding your body that you've been resisting. Don't make that wrong. But again, attuning ourselves to all situations. Taking a moment in gratitude for for having this extraordinary body to experience life. We ask our body now to be still. So tuning to the breath, one of the ways to bring harmony into our lives is by harmonizing our breath, bringing it into balance. So for right now, just breathe into the count of 4 and breathe out to the count of 4 at your own pace. So once your breath is in balance, in harmony, you can drop the counting. But this very simple practice of breathing into the count of 4 and out to the count of 4 anytime during your day, even if it's for a couple minutes, especially when you're in a particularly stressful environment, brings you into present time, but also by bringing balance and harmony to the breath, it enhances our being harmonious in life. So let the breath become even more gentle. So no efforting. And the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide, the air we breathe, is simply a carrier to life itself, to that energy of life that comes in with every inhale, that gift, and goes out with every exhale. So either in your imagination or attune to the energy within the breath, that life force that infuses every cell of your body. So a gentle breath, keeping your jaw soft. And then helping us bring harmony to our bodies, working with the elements. In our daily life, these are done 5 times each, first thing in the morning, preferably. So the earth breath in through the nose, out through the nose, as we attune to the earth energy within our bodies. If you like to imagine a color, the color is gold. And as we inhale now, we draw the vitality of the earth into our bodies through our feet and base of the spine. On the exhale, we release tiredness and stress, letting the cells be restored by getting rid of that which no longer is harmonious, letting that drain down our bodies through the feet and base of the spine back into the earth. Inhale, drawing in new energy from Mother Earth. Exhale, releasing. So we live in harmony with Mother Earth. We attune to Mother Earth. And how we live our lives. And now the water purification in through the nose, out through the mouth. It's a very gentle breath. Color is green. As we bring our attention above the top of our head now in the inhale, imagining a waterfall. And as we exhale through the mouth, that water flows down around us and through us, cleansing us. Again, our cells releasing their toxins. So the harmony of the water, if you notice a stream as it flows down, doesn't resist the rocks. Goes around the rocks, flows with the rocks. So the metaphor allows us to flow with the direction our life is going. Our tension, our disharmony is often brought about because we resist what's going on in our lives. Which just creates more tension. So our life is the way it is, and it's not the way we're not. It doesn't mean we don't try to change things, but rather than resisting, if we can harmonize with our lives, it brings more clarity to powerfully dealing with your life. Fire element is in through the mouth, out through the nose, color is red. So we attune to the energy of the sun and the stars and the moon, the light of the universe. As we inhale, we absorb that light into our bodies. Exhale, we radiate light. So the inhale, you can imagine breathing in to the solar plexus area around the belly, imagining a spark of being ignited there, rising as a flame up the spinal column. And then as you exhale through the nose, a radiant sun in the center of your heart. And now the air element in and out through the mouth, very gentle. Color is blue. And we expand on the breath beyond the body, beyond the identity, out into the space around us. The inhale, breathing in new energy. And now a very gentle breath in and out through the nose. So the earth, water, fire, and air work in harmony with each other. They're not separate. So in this space that we call ether or essence or source or oneness, that stillness is brought about by a deep state of harmony. We add a healing prayer, palms up, level of your chest, beloved Lord, Almighty God, Goddess Oneness, through the rays of the sun, through the waves of the air, through the all-pervading life and space, purify me, revivify me, and I pray, heal my body, heart, and soul. Bring your hands above the top of your head, feeling a downpouring of blessing. Now just notice how you feel. Just by the power of working with those breaths. Staying attuned to your own breath now. So there are different aspects of our being: the physical, the emotional, the mental, the energetic, the soul. So again, looking at your physicality, your bodies, you can start asking yourself, without making it wrong, where's the just harmony in my body? And then just listen. So are you harmonizing with this magnificent body you've been given to experience life? Or are you in discord with your body? So again, attuning to all conditions, all situations. brings about a state of harmony. And looking at your mind world, the thoughts. Often our minds, by the very nature of our thousands and thousands of years behind us, are in a survival mode. So they react, our mind reacts. And then we go down that tunnel, which often is not very productive. So those negative thoughts that are pretty familiar to us, you probably have had them before. But again, without making them wrong, start looking at your mind. Are your thoughts harmonious? Or are they negative? And just by observing the thoughts, you realize that you're not your mind, because who is it that's watching the mind? That awareness that's always present within you. So we become the witness to our thoughts. Not an easy task. But when your mind is doing one of those things you know it does, you can say, not now. And instead breathe in the thought of peace and harmony. And let dissipate any negativity that doesn't serve you. And now we look at our emotional body. So we often have emotions that are disharmonious: anger, resentment, guilt. And again, start looking at your emotions. If you notice a disharmony within your emotional body, you can breathe in the thought of harmony and peace. And breathe out any of those stuck emotions that no longer serve you. You know, beyond the physical body and the emotional body, the mental body, there's the energetic body. So the energy that extends beyond our physical body, it's not visible. But when we feel depleted, it's because something is disturbing that body of energy. So if we look at people in our lives that are magnetic There's a harmony about them. So just notice your state of energy. And now begin to notice that is in your life that causes disharmony. So often it's the media, watching the news, how we react to the daily life that we live in, whether it's being in traffic, little things, because our life only exists moment by moment. So if you look back at the day that you've had, were you living in harmony or disharmony? Were you attuning yourself to all beings, to all things, to all conditions, to all situations? Or were you resisting? Did our words bring harmony into our environment or disharmony? So notice what triggers you in your life. And by noticing what triggers us, again, it brings awareness. And then finally, there is our soul, that aspect of ourselves that's unchanging, always present, always in essence perfect, although it is covered over with our minds, our emotions, our bodies. So the way to access the soul quality is a gentle inhale. And then exhale naturally. But a very gentle inhale. Allowing us to experience, we'll call that higher state, although it doesn't exist in that dimension. So the harmony brought about by uniting all of the elements of our being, our physical bodies, our emotional bodies, our mental bodies, a body of energy, our soul, this and for sure, one of the things that can help us is just noticing and being in nature. And look at the people in your life. So the people close to us, are we living in harmony with them, or is there disharmony? Now, attuning oneself to all beings doesn't mean agreeing with them or even condoning their actions. Just allowing them beingness, they are the way they are. They're not the way they're not. The more we try to fix and change the people around us, living up to what we think is our ideal, the more disharmony that brings. Often the access is acceptance. And look out into your everyday life, the people that you encounter. Are you bringing harmony into those situations or disharmony? And the media thrives on disharmony. But we don't have to get swept up into it. We can keep that protected space around ourselves. So as we look out into our community, our country, what if we all lived in a world of harmony? As John Lennon said, imagine. Imagine where people could have their point of view. As many people as there are on the planet, that's how many points of view there are. What causes the disruption is everyone thinks their point of view is the right point of view. So it's a challenge, but a lifelong challenge to live in harmony, which is brought about by attuning ourselves to all beings, to all things, to all conditions, to all situations. So I invite us as we go out into our lives to bring the thought of harmony into our lives this week. And we can just notice, oh, well, what I just said to that person certainly didn't bring about a state of harmony. Or the way I treated my body didn't help me be attuned and in harmony with my own body. Or what you surround ourselves with. Does that bring harmony or disharmony to you? And you'll notice when you're in a state of disharmony, what automatically happens is a tightening of your body. So just by, in any situation, going back to the breath, a gentle inhale, gentle exhale. We're breathing into the count of 4 and out to the count of 4. It's like when we were little kids and we were told to take a time out. Maybe it's a time in, going within for a moment. And the breath is always our anchor, our tool for helping that. So now we breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Begin to move your hands and your feet. When you're ready, gently open your eyes, first with a downward glance and then with an upward glance. So may you live in harmony. May you bring harmony out into your world. Again, and when you notice disharmony, not making that wrong, because that just adds to it, gives more energy to the disharmony. So bless you.